Atlanta, Georgia is affectionately known as the capital of the South and is one of the largest cities in the southern United States. With a rich history in civil and human rights, a vibrant culture, and attractions suitable for all manner of visitors, it is understandably an incredibly popular destination. However, with so much on offer, deciding where to stay in Atlanta can be quite a headache. While many will be happy to stay where they find the best deals and then travel around on the Atlanta streetcar, others prefer to have everything close by. That's why, in today's video, I am going to try and help you decide where to stay in Atlanta. I'll tell you the best options available, what each offers and who it is best suited for. So, if you want to ensure your stay in Atlanta is a memorable one, I highly recommend reading on. I'll start with downtown Atlanta. Downtown Atlanta is the central business district of the city. It is filled with tourist attractions, amenities and many of the best hotels in Atlanta, all of which offer top-notch service. This makes it equally suitable for business travelers and leisure travelers alike. A part of the area known as the Hotel District includes some of the best accommodation in the city. Options like the Glen Hotel and the Ellis Hotel are within walking distance from tourist attractions like the Georgia Aquarium and Georgia World Congress Center, which was the home of the legendary Georgia Dome until it was demolished in 2017. Midtown is the perfect choice for culture vultures struggling to choose where to stay in Atlanta. With a higher density of art and cultural institutions than anywhere else in the Southeast United States, you will never be short of things to do during your stay. The Woodruff Arts Center is home to the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, Alliance Theater, and High Museum of Art. All three are non-profit institutions, with the first two offering shows and performances, while the High Museum displays stunning works and exhibits. The Old Fourth Ward lies just to the east of downtown Atlanta. It is best known as the location of the Martin Luther King Jr. Historic Site, one of the most iconic areas in the country relating to the civil rights movement. Covering 35 acres, the site features the childhood home of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., as well as several other buildings related to his life. This makes it an ideal place to stay in Atlanta for anyone interested in learning more about the legendary man himself. Immediately south of the Old Fourth Ward is the area of Sweet Auburn. It is famous for having one of the largest concentrations of African American businesses anywhere in the United States. At the heart of the district is Auburn Avenue, lined with historic churches, bars, and even the founding location of Atlanta Daily World, the first black-owned daily newspaper in the country. Little Five Points is a commercial district that comprises parts of both the Inman Park and Candler Park neighborhoods. Inman Park was the first planned suburb of the larger Inton neighborhood and, as such, features the Inman Park Historic District. Among its claims to fame, Inman Park was the first suburb to be connected to the Atlanta streetcar. Grant Park is an area just to the south of downtown Atlanta. As one of the largest green spaces in the city, Grant Park itself is a fabulous place to stay in Atlanta for those seeking outdoor recreation. Included in the attractions spread out across the 131 acres covered by Grant Park are the popular Erskine Memorial Fountain to the south and Millage Fountain to the north. The latter of these is even surrounded by sporting facilities, such as a swimming pool and tennis courts. Buckhead Atlanta is an upmarket, largely residential part of Atlanta, in the north of the city. Known as a party spot for famous rappers, it is a great place to stay in Atlanta for those looking for something stylish, away from the hustle and bustle of the city center. Hotels such as the St. Regis Atlanta give you all the luxury you could want, in a more refined environment. It isn't all about the accommodation in Buckhead Atlanta though, as there are plenty of entertainment options on offer as well. Cobb County is located just to the northwest of Atlanta, within its metropolitan area. This is a region that is much better suited to those who want access to the city, but prefer a more natural, small town, and in some cases rugged experience. Decatur is actually a separate city, located just to the northeast of Atlanta. It is perhaps best known for its vibrant art scene and the numerous festivals it holds throughout the year. The Decatur Arts Festival, Decatur Book Festival, Decatur BBQ, Summer in the City, Blues and Bluegrass Festival, Decatur Craft Beer Festival and Decatur Wine Festival are held at various points throughout the year. Dunwoody is located at the very north of the Atlanta metropolitan area and was only included as recently as 2008. Originally settled in the early 1800s, it features countless buildings dating back to that time. Being largely separated from the rest of the city, very little has been done to alter them over the years, giving you the chance to take in the true picture of the area as it would once have looked. So, there you have it, the best places to stay in and around Atlanta. Hopefully, you should all now have a much better idea of where you want to stay when you make your own trip. All that's left is to go and get things booked, so you can experience it all for yourself.